Hey, it's your favorite TTs, Tiffany and
Talon.
T Squared. Today we're going to do a little bit of a different turn than our usual comedy. We're going to do some topics that we have written down and just give our opinion on a little bit of deeper level than just getting to know us from the surface. Okay. So what is one thing that you would change? That you would tell moms that are struggling. This struggle can be physically, mentally, if they're struggling with exhaustion. But what is one thing that stands out to you that you would be like, I want to tell any mom out there doing that? We are all figuring out adulthood, and you don't have to be on a timeline. Your life is your own timeline. You don't have to look at another mom and be like, wow, she really has it together. She wakes up in the morning and feeds her kids a 6-course meal. You can be in your timeline where you feed Cheetos for breakfast, and that's okay.
I like Cheetos. I would have to say, just taking a rest. You have trouble doing that, when you're up, cleaning, you just don't, sit down for 5 minutes. If you sit down for 2 minutes, you're like, am I being lazy?
Yeah, I do feel like that.
And no, you always are back to back.
That's a good one to tell moms. I feel like that was good. Let's see here. Who is your favorite real life hero? No, that is your hero.
Can I do one?
You can do 2.
Okay, Mom and Dad.
And why?
Because they love me, they support me.
I would have to say my real life hero is my husband. You're my baby real life hero. He kills all the spiders for me in the house. I swear, I can see one and scream and he's there. You definitely are my spider hero. You're my Spider-Man. My real life Spider-Man right here. But as far as my husband goes, he has given me an opportunity to be able to focus on my school, go to school full time, and work on my PhD and make videos and spend some time with Talon as well. And he works extra hard for me to be able to do that. So he is definitely a hard worker. He's overcome a lot of issues, and I'm just really proud of him. So I would have to say he is my strong hero. The next one, you want to read this one?
Yeah. What is one thing that you would tell dads? I would say, it's okay, not to be perfect. It's okay not to be okay. Say you're working on a car and you mess up one thing and you start a wrench or something, that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, that's a good point. I feel like dads feel like they have to always be so strong and they can't mess up and they have to be perfect. And to all you dads out there, it's okay. You're doing a great job and you have little ones that look up to you beyond more than you know. And it definitely is okay. It's okay to have breakdowns. It's okay to escape for a minute and recollect and find yourself. And it's definitely okay to just realize what's important, but make yourself important as well.
This time you do the one time. Shout out to my dad. Hashtag I love you.
Hashtag I love you. One of the biggest obstacles that you have ever faced.
I'll say soccer. Because, last year I was,
be sensitive, but yeah, you was on a team and
it was games, it was rough.
Yeah, that was tough for you because I feel like you wanted to quit, but you didn't, and I'm very proud of you for that.
I cried almost every game.
Yeah. It was just a really tough year, but you stuck through it, and I'm proud of you. My biggest obstacle would probably be probably just the besides life in general. It's just really hard to receive judgment from people and just losing friends. That's really a hard obstacle I have to face, or I have faced. Being in school is very challenging, but I had friends that kind of, I guess, just disappeared when you become a mom, and you're happy and things like that. I just had a friend that just kind of disappeared on me, and a lot of people, and it's just kind of been really hard, but at the same time really good, because that's how you know that who's meant to be in your life. So it's a tough obstacle, losing friends, but at the same time it's just okay.
I read this one.
Yeah.
What would you change about yourself? I would change about my grades. Well, not my grades. I have great grades. I would just change about my math grades.
Yeah. Math's hard. It's very challenging for me.
Especially like when I'm in multiplication and division. Then I'm not good at none of those at all.
Math is just a very different part of your brain that I feel like is very challenging for me. But at the same time, I feel like sometimes it can be fun when you get it. It's just like, wow, it clicks. So once you get it, I feel like I just had actually one of my classes. It was like
Possible.
No, it was actually, I understood it, and I was like, oh, wait, this is, like, amazing. It was, like...
Yeah, math is always fun, but, like...
Research math, but still, math.
Like, if the highest I've got is, 100, but I haven't got 100 since, on math since,
Probably one thing that I would change about myself would be the way that I view myself, I guess. Even from watching these videos, I'm very critical, and I'm like, oh, my hair's not fixed, or this or that, but it's all for fun, and it's all for really talent, and I don't know, I just feel like I'm really critical of myself, so I would probably change that, because I'm so worried about what other people think about me. So how can people help make the world better?
Probably like go to like a park or go hiking and like go pick up trash anywhere.
That's a good one.
Or like instead of driving a car, like if it is right down the road and if you have a bike, you can just ride a bike down there instead of wasting gas on.
That's a very good. I like that. Yeah, definitely pick up trash. We go hiking. If you don't have gloves, or just pack some gloves in your hiking bag, just and pick up some stuff on the way to the trail. I also think that you can help make the world a better place by just smiling at people, just being there, and just letting them know that even no matter what they're going through, just smiling at them. I know I'm at the grocery store and someone's like, it kind of just makes me sad. And so if someone's smiling, I don't know why they're smiling, and I'm like, well, maybe they're weird because you're not used to that. But regardless, it's just nice to see someone walking around smiling. So smile at someone at the grocery store. You might change their day. Secondly, what would you tell kids who are being bullied?
I would say probably go tell an adult or your parents and get the adults to help with it.
Yeah,
but it's also okay to stand up for yourself if that's not helping.
You just took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, definitely tell an adult. I feel like Talon had an issue with this last year a lot, and I just feel like it was really hard as a parent to see that, and some things at school are out of your control, but telling an adult, usually teachers are the first ones to act on that.
Like I was always telling an adult, a teacher, that wasn't helping. So, and even me saying no for myself wasn't helping. So it was like.
But I felt like they went a little bit higher up, and help with that situation. So definitely just keep addressing it. Have a good circle of friends that when you're in the playground and stuff, that they're there for you, and communicate. Definitely communicate, because if you're being bullied, we don't want anything to happen to you. And also, if you're being bullied, you are very loved, and we want to be your friends. So just know that. Okay, so last one, happiest moment in your life.
I would say going to the Boston Red Hawks game.
That was a fun day.
And we won too.
Yeah, we are very big Boston fans, and I feel like the only things we haven't went to is professional football and
basketball.
Professional basketball, but other than that,
well, we haven't went to like cricket or anything. Or,
yeah, cricket, but
big,
we honestly,
like hockey or tennis. We haven't just that.
But as far as like sports that we enjoy watching,
ball, soccer.
You're just inserting your foot in your mouth, because I feel like maybe a cricket player's watching this and going to be like, they don't like cricket. They're not taking it serious. But another.
I do love cricket.
I don't even know anything about cricket. Anyway, yeah, I just feel like the Boston game was awesome. It was the fireworks. The weather was perfect.
I forgot about the fireworks at the end.
It was great. We got to see Mookie Betts.
Your favorite player, my favorite player.
Our favorite player. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if he'll be there next year, but that's to come. Anyway, so stay tuned, and you will get to see a letter, or stay tuned, you'll get to see a video to our future selves.
Your future parents, you have worked hard, you have been through a lot, and when you came from this always on the side, cheer me on. You do a lot for me, and my soccer games, you cheer me on. You were there when I was being bullied. My favorite memory was when I came home on St. Patrick's Day, and you in a leprechaun destroyed my room, and told me just to clean up this little bit, and you surprised me with the Silver Surfers. So thank you. I love you.
Dear future Talon, I know that your childhood may have not always been perfect, but it was your childhood, and I could not have asked for a better kid to raise. You have been there when I've always needed a little best friend, and your dad and me are so proud of you. We love watching you play soccer, and we cannot wait to support you and be your #1 fans in the future in whatever you do. And I know that your dad enjoys your shoe sensations like he does, and it's like you're a perfect version of both of us. And we're so proud of you in school, and we cannot wait to see you become a doctor or a soccer star or whatever change up you have in the future, and be there right beside you through every hard time and every good time, and giving you the best advice we can, but probably not the right advice, and to go back and look at these videos and know how silly your mom was, and just know that we could not have handpicked or anything a better child. You definitely have the biggest heart that I've ever known, and no matter who gives anything to you emotionally, you still give them 100%, and you love so hard, and to experience that kind of love is rare. And your dad and I love you, like I said, so much, and keep doing you.
Dear future self, always kick booty, and when there's a bully or something on the team, just keep hustling. As a boy at school, keep hustling, and just keep going what you want to do. Instead, don't listen to them, and just be yourself instead of somebody else. You're into blues now, but whatever comes, you get the newest pair of shoes. Always.
Dear future me and spouse. Dear future us. Parenting's hard. Marriage is hard. Life is hard. But you all are doing great. You all have overcome a lot of challenges. I cannot wait to see where you go, and hopefully future Tiffany, you will have your degree after 392 days of years rather, and hopefully we are good examples and good parents. You've done semi-well. You have a great child, so future selves, good job. You're doing okay.